So I'll be honest and say that this build is going a lot better than I thought. Um, it's not it's not more so hard, more so than the fact that it is just tiring. Um, I don't know how to do these voiceovers. I don't want to voiceover for the next 10 minutes, but I don't know. I do want y'all's opinion as time goes by. If you all would like to see a um, tutorial for this build, let me know. I do need time to think about it. I don't even know if I want to go through with it. This has already been a big build, and this is one of the biggest I've done on my. I think this is the biggest one I've done myself. Um, if you all want to see a tutorial, say something in the comments. If not, just I guess don't say anything. I'll think about it though. I mean, depending on how it goes, maybe I'll do tutorials for the other videos or other builds I make in this playlist. It's honestly been a great time doing this. I've had fun. More fun than I normally do with these. Thinking about going back and building something I built a couple of years back, about 5 years back, which I want to get into that next part. When I do the time lapse of the loop, I'll bring it up. But I want to get into a build I did back then and kind of redo it again. And actually rebuild the original one that went with it. I'll see. But it's just the fact that there are a few like project I want to do again, but I have a lot of stuff in my backlog I need to do. Um, Mainly related to stuff like um, my brain is not working. I have a Poppy build I'm doing from a tutorial series. I have Hello Neighbor as well. I'm not continuing that. I don't think. FNAF, Bendy, Pop, Ban. I was building Stranger Things at one point. I was building the entirety of Hawkins. I did kind of stop on it. Building the Spencer Mansion for Resident Evil. Another build project, which I'm not going to specify what it is. I was making a video on it. I think I'm going to keep it secret. Do a little tour of it when it's done. The funny thing is with that is the fact that I plan on doing a bunch of projects, and one of the ones I really want to do is it's another mansion. I don't want to specify what game because it's related to what I want to talk about next part. It's just kind of good looking back at all this. Once I finish that stuff, I'll go on to my own projects. But like at the moment, I'm gonna stick with this. This will be the only project of my own that I'm doing. And if I do other do tutorials, it'll start small. This would probably be like this would probably be like a later tutorial, and like the smaller ones will be my own that I do. It'll also all come down to the fact of, you know, having to get it all set up, giving links to the original poster of the different, you know, images I use. But the point is, it's going to take time. Now, I will specify this. If a tutorial for this does come out, I'll be separating each, like, section of this into its own part. Just like I'm doing with the actual build. Now, if y'all want to follow along, y'all can. I know that it's not easy to tell. I know I say it's like 50 blocks. It's not just 50 blocks. Truthfully, a little longer than that. A little bigger. Sizings can be a little off, and I don't want you all to get in, try to copy it, and then something happen. But I can do something. I plan on, if this does well, making other things in this. I'm going to do other things in this world, but doing other things on the outside to add on to the atmosphere. But, like, as of right now, my plan is to, honestly, just continue building, seeing how it goes. And in the end, once this is done, I'll go from there. Now, I do have a few things picked out for the next, like, build after this. I actually got some pictures of my own, but, yeah, I have a few of my own, and I plan on using them. Also, coming up, by the way, will be a showing of this so far. That was what it looked like at that current time. I actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. And I'm gonna do them all. I actually had them picked for me. I will do them later on, but I also have the 2 pictures I got, which I also want to do. With that, I'm probably gonna leave it to just some music for a bit. And once we get to, near the end of the video, I will come back. But, enjoy the rest of the time lapses. Goodbye. The roof of the first section. I do gotta do the others, but I might take a break and move to the floor in the center. But I did have to change this a little bit, which I'm gonna change it on the other side too. But this is what it looks like. I actually thought out something. I want to do this real quick and see how this looks. But that's what we have here, and yeah. Oh, I like that actually. I don't think I can change it tonight. Oh, I can. See, that's what I want it to look like. That looks really good. Um, so that's what it looks like from here. I gotta do this 3 more times. As I said, I'm gonna take a break and do the floor. I also want to do this here. So my idea is I want this to kind of what is it? I'm gonna have this go around like that across all of them. Um,
Cars.
I'm currently working on the curved roofs on the outside, and they're working. They are working out. This is the same as the other side. It just looks really weird because of how the glass isn't in yet. Um, but I gotta do that 2 more times. I've already done all the inside and outside, things. I'm gonna have to turn on all the lights, and that'll be the final process. And I also do want to see this place at night, but I'm gonna wait until I get all the glass in. That's next. Then I'm gonna do the dome in a giant time lapse. Or at least I'm gonna get the basis of how I want to get the dome here done, and then I'll do the time lapse. But I will be back as soon as I am done with these last two. And with these last few blocks, those are done. So the corners are in. I just have to put the glass in, and these will be done. They're honestly not as bad as I thought they'd be. What I'll do is go and kind of get this done, like the glass, and then the little extra bits. Like if I go over here, the extra interior stuff. So if y'all give me a moment, I will be right back with that. Then we'll start on down there. I got this done. I also did not finish these. I'm gonna warn y'all that now. But I got this done. I wanted to get this kind of rounded out so we do the roof. That is the shape of the arch. Now, how I'm gonna do it, I will explain once I get to the shaping. But I hope y'all enjoyed the time lapse of these. Well, one of them, because I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't do all of them. They would have took forever. But yeah, this is the shape we have. I gotta go do the rest of the decorating for, like these roofs and all. I also need to, as soon as I'm done with the roof here, kinda figure out how I'm gonna finish this off, which I have an idea, but we'll see. Just give me a moment. And with that, that's every small detail done. Now, here's the thing. Even though this is done, we have the floor to do, but I also need to figure out how to do this because of the dome here. Now, what I'm thinking of is trying to copy this onto the other side, but there's the problem. This. Now, I might just across the board get rid of these layers of glass. I had these here kind of as markers to figure out what I wanted to do. And if I'm going to recreate the other side over here, which I don't know, honestly, I don't think I will. I'm thinking maybe because of how this looks, taking this like in for like that, or like okay, so I want to box this off. So if I look over here, oh, I have to. Maybe I will just do that, but that'll be after I finish this because this right here will take a moment. Now, as I said, this is the shape, but it's not the complete shape. I want to go up one more layer, like that. Um, so basically, the shape. No, I could also just bring this layer up one. But you know what? We will. Um, we are not doing this today. Just letting y'all know that now. The roof does not get done today. The roof will be done, or this roof will be done tomorrow. Or, no, I wouldn't say tomorrow, but like next video. Um, there. I do like the shaping. Now, do you want to add this real quick? That under here, I'm going to take waxed exposed copper and basically go around it like this. Until these points here, maybe? I think a Star Wars song is playing. That's Potter. Hocus Pocus. Wrong on both. Okay. But basically do this. Oh, there we go. Like, why does that look wrong? um, but it's just I want to have a little bit of a shape to it, and I don't know. I've grown to the point where with this build, it needs that shaping. Um, because there. Then I'm gonna grab, like, I guess, stop drifting. Stop, drop, drifting. Thank you. I hate that I have to fucking do that every time. It'd be waxed, exposed, and then, you know what? In these corners will be slabs. Because I gotta keep that smooth shape going around. But here, I want to go 1, 2, 1, 2, and I'm thinking finishing with those up at the top, like this. Um, so 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, and then I already did this one, so there. And that would be the shape of basically the roof from the bottom. It just makes it look a little more 3D. As I said, this goes up one. Now, because of the fact that I don't know how I'm doing this outside, I'm going to leave this be. But now for the floor in here, and I'm trying to think. I wanted to dip down into a different color, and I think I'm going to go with a stone. I'm honestly fully thinking going with polished andesite. Too bright. What did polished tuff look like? Actually, I think I looked at polished tuff yesterday. Oh, that works. Yeah, you know, we'll do a polished tuff. We will not work on this just yet. My plan is for these first few parts, lay out the shape of this build. So basically, what I'm trying to say, after we're done here, probably next part will be this roof. Probably be this roof and these end corners. And then the part after that will be the walls. Y'all will get a time lapse of me doing connecting of the walls, but y'all will not get a time lapse of me actually making the entire thing. You'll probably get me one at least for like 1 or 2, maybe, or maybe like the roof of one, the walls of one. You'll get it. In the end, I'm expecting the next 3 parts after this to be prep. Because the last few are probably going to be setting up the outside. Now, thinking about it logically here, I could just all in one video do all of this, but like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't have the patience. I'm recording this at 4:28 and I gotta edit this after I make it. Y'all probably won't see these videos. These videos probably will be unlisted at least until this video's out. So if this video is out and you see a playlist named Liminality, I probably uploaded. If you do not see Liminality, that probably means that the series is not out yet. But if you're watching this, it is. It's out. I was thinking about this while I was off camera doing all those. Would y'all like a tutorial on this build when it's done? And if y'all are interested in it, I'll think about it, but I'd actually have to get, like, decent numbers to do it. By the way, this floor will also... I'm just gonna kind of show this, because I wanted to do this yesterday. Want to specify that this will be the floor for these halls as well. However, I'm not doing that until next part, or when I get to the walls. But here's the center. So, looking at it from above, I'm gonna move this. The current shape we have, excluding the little arcade, which we started last part, but we never did. We have that. If you all want a tutorial, please wait. I'll do it. I will. But I need time, because I haven't even finished this yet, as you see. I am, as y'all know, using add-ons on Bedrock Edition. Now, on Java, if you build this, you can probably find mods that add similar blocks as, like, the polished calcite, the tiled birch planks, or anything else I might use. But if I do a tutorial, I will substitute blocks. Like this here, I'll probably, another good substitute to the polished calcite would be polished andesite, and you'd use that. You'd just change this, probably, in my opinion, you'd change this to quartz. Or if you want, keep it as andesite. I only differentiate because of the shading going down into the floor. Yeah. Like, with the tiled birch planks, like, I'd probably recommend using just either regular birch if you think that would look nice, but if you want another tiled one, there's not much I can give you. There's not much tiled stuff in general, but, actually might not have one. How would Enbrick look? It doesn't have the right texture. If you want to just go with birch planks, there's nothing wrong with it. there's definitely other blocks you can use. You could even do mud brick if you want to change up the colors, which maybe, just maybe later on in the, you know, like the series, I'll change that to mud brick. We'll see. Um, could you also just use strips like birch wood? I wouldn't. But point is, like, there will be substitutions to this stuff, and I will recreate it. But that's it, basically, for now. Tomorrow I will, or I say tomorrow, I probably will record more tomorrow. Next part will be doing this here. It'll be the reason I want to wait to do these and get the main roof done is actually related to a shaping issue and also height. So I'm trying to bring up this height a little bit, but you never know. I might go up again. I don't know if it would look good. How does that look? I mean, maybe not. We'll see. Um, Point is, I don't want to just start going up and, stuff like that. Oh, fuck. Why is that over here? Okay, actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm sorry, I can't stand those being brought up. Okay, it's just there. Yeah, no, I gotta get the shaping of this done and make sure it's taller than this, so that if I do the wraparound, because like in here you won't see it. I mean, you might, but it won't be like extremely visible. Luckily, out there it won't be. Um, but yeah, I'll do this up here. The 4 things, which I will time lapse doing at least one. Um, oh yeah, another issue I'm running into actually, if I do that. No, it's not really going to be an issue actually. Because if you think about it, that's the end. If I do the curve in, I'm also going to have like this get affected, but that's not that bad. But we'll figure it out. Thank you for coming by. Now I know, by the way, what I said about this being like a liminal space. I know it doesn't look like it now. It looks like I'm just straight up making something, but that's not the front. The front one was this one. It's all based around the emptiness. The place will feel empty. I promise y'all. Um, this will stay, by the way, until I'm done. So, this will be a liminal space. I have an idea with it. After we do finish the main stuff, by the way, these, I'm going to do, like these, the walls out there, like once that's all set in, we will start on the hallways. Now, the main halls will be done first, with the center being its own separate one. I think I'll do 2 per part, so probably front and maybe the front and the back, and then I'll do the left and the right, and then I'll do the center last and do the outside first. But with all that being said, that is it for now. I gotta go edit this. I hope you all enjoyed. I also gotta do the outside when I get to the chance. But yeah, if you all enjoyed, please show your support. I would appreciate it. Have a good night, and I will see you all next video. Goodbye.